The gang is back together once again this week. All three of us are here in full effect. Nerds in the Hood, episode 8.
Episode Ocho?
Episode Ocho.
The double fucking donut?
The Force Unleashed?
The Force
I
Unleashed?
think that's episode 8.
Okay. The Force Unleashed.
The double donut, yo.
Ocean's 8.
The circuit, the drift.
Oh, that was the women's one.
Yeah,
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't. It was a good movie. Anyway, folks, we here. First episode of March. Black History Month is over, but we had ourselves some fun. It's been real. And what a way to end Black History Month, but start anew. Because I don't know if y'all wrestling fans, but if you are, we have a new WWE champion, and he is a black man. His name is Bobby Lashley. Been in the game for like almost 20 years, and he is the third black man to win the title. The first man was The Rock. The second man was my guy Kofi Kingston, and now we got Bobby Lashley in the building. I know you guys don't know about wrestling, but for me as a black man, this is insane. I was like all over my seat, just like, yo, this is wow. You know what I mean? It's like
I know this is out of left field, but the guy who got hired for G4, Xavier Woods, did he win the title or any title?
He's won the tag team titles.
Who's that? Is that the Jamaican guy with the dreads?
That's Kofi Kingston.
Oh, Kofi Kingston. That's
Yes.
the only black guy I know in wrestling.
That was the second WWE champion after The Rock.
After The Rock.
Yeah. So you know The Rock. So The Rock, Kofi Kingston. So this new guy, he's a beast.
Yeah, I saw the picture of him.
Yeah.
He's the stupid browly, like bald head black guy.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah. He's me if I actually win and worked out. So he achieved his goal, folks. So we shouted him out real quick because it was a good night. Did not see it coming, but that's how wrestling should be sometimes. You're not supposed to see it coming. Anyway, but see, that is big news, but we found crazier news outside of wrestling. News that was able to blur the lines of Nerds in the Hood. It was the hood news and the nerd news. WWE superstar Randy Orton, a multiple-time world champion, future Hall of Famer, all of that good stuff, is in a Twitter beef that we kind of hope becomes a real beef with rapper Soulja Boy, a.k.a. Crank That Soulja Boy. You, that same Soulja Boy.
AKA making bullshit consoles.
AKA making BS video game consoles.
You ever seen that? You ever seen Men in Black, right? Remember those little fucking roach things?
Yeah.
The brown things?
Yeah.
That's what Soulja Boy always reminded me of. Walking around smoking cigarettes, talking about, yo, K, yo, J. Who's the name?
Yeah, K, Agent
K, but yo, you can't knock Soulja Boy, yo. Soulja Boy was, he did it young, bro. He might have been one of the first people to ever go viral. Like, before viral was an actual thing, was a word. Because you remember, he made Crank That, and then everyone went to YouTube to learn how to do the dance.
I wouldn't say he's the first person to go viral, but
go real viral.
But like, for like a major like craze, yeah, I would say he's like one of the first, like the dance and all that, and his single. Yeah, I would say that he got, but first viral, I don't think so.
I think, are you saying more in the sense of a superstar, like a rapper, or are you just like anybody?
But I think not really a superstar, because he was already a superstar. More like
internet
if he wasn't who he was as a rapper, he still would have probably got mad views, like millions of views, and he did it at a time where they wasn't really getting paid for that yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he did it early in the game. He made it kind of cool to make YouTube videos if you think about it in a sense. But that's why you can't knock him.
I would say one of the biggest, not the biggest.
Yeah, one of the biggest, okay, for sure. And he also fucking made all his own beats at like 16.
That's true too. Mm-hmm. Those beats were pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That first album, boy, woof.
I was recently talking to my barber, and he told me that yo, don't sleep on Soulja Boy, because he actually touches mad apps. Like, he has a little hand in mad apps.
Yeah.
So he gets his percentage cuts from those. And I was like, yo, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, he was fucking doing his thing. So
he's good for the rest of his life.
I mean, yeah, but he is he does have a stake in the claim of like a thing in rap that happened. Because there's not a lot of rappers that can say, like, I made a dent in the history of rap. Because he did. But now, how many rappers can say they're actually in some kind of a beef with a wrestler? Especially if they throw hands. I don't think they're going to throw hands. But if they throw hands...
Yo, like I said, bro, he's the king of going viral at the same time. So he knows how to stir things up. I don't really know. Randy Orton even fucking acknowledging this nigga is crazy.
Yeah. He called him a has-been. He said Crank That was like in 2007.
Yeah.
But the reason it started was because Soulja Boy out of nowhere wrote on Twitter that the rap game is faker than the WWE. Mm. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but to any wrestler in the sports entertainment business, the word fake is a no-no. It's literally like a word that is never to be said to them. Ever.
Yeah. There's literally a video of a reporter telling you wrestling is fake. And he got an open hand slap.
Open hand slap. And there's other stuff just like that. So it's like it's the most offensive words to a wrestler ever in sports entertainment. So it's like one wrestler saw it, that wasn't Randy Orton, another wrestler saw it, and he wrote in the regards to that and was like, yo, is it fake if you like, you know, throwing your body to the ground and this and coming home with like bruises and you gotta get surgery? And then Orton was just like, man, ain't nobody even worried about him. Soulja Boy came back and basically kind of just called Randy Orton pussy. And Randy Orton was like, what? Like, fam, like, you haven't been hot since 07, my guy. He acknowledged that Crank That was the bop, but he's like, that was 07. That was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like out of the two, Soulja Boy is more famous, so Randy Orton is technically going to get a little clout off of this.
Well, you're saying it's a guy who was one of the most viral superstars in the history of going viral.
That's true. Randy Orton is out here doing the fucking RKO.
Yeah, I was about to say, versus one of the greatest memes of all time.
Yeah, that's true.
And a guy that can actually do it if he wanted to. Randy Orton was so savage, because Jorge always loves these clips. Well, not to say he's condoning it, but he RKO'd women. It was just wild. Like, he didn't care who he was RKO. That's why it's one of the greatest finishing moves of all time, because you just be standing there like, what you gonna do? And he'd be like, oh, word? Fuck out of here, bro. That's it. That's it. Like,
RKO out of nowhere.
You just RKO'd out of nowhere. Like,
I respect it.
Yeah. I think none against Soulja Boy, but I would laugh my ass off if he RKO'd Soulja Boy. Just saying. Like, if he like leans in like this for the Superman, and you just see the arms come out like that and just RKO him, I would die.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, I mean, that's their thing now. Like, I feel like wrestling always just tries to try to get some kind of off the wall shit to happen. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what would be the surprising part is that Soulja Boy will survive that RKO. That's the part that up. That's the part we're all gonna be like, get the fuck out of here.
He got up. Oh shit. Randy Orton gonna be like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Peep game.
I told you it was fake.
Well, I mean, when you got musicians in wrestling, I know it was Kevin Federline. Justin Bieber was supposed to be in the match, but it never happened. But I know Kevin Federline was one. Snoop Dogg got into a few altercations. He didn't have like a full-fledged fight.
No, he jumped off the thing.
Well, yeah, now there was a clip of him, and that's even crazier because now the man's like 50 and he was jumping off the top rope.
Yeah, he be jumping off the rope.
Yo, like, what?
So Snoop Dogg, that nigga the best commentary for all sports. Any type of sport, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yo, if you want to hear some fucking funny shit,
you gotta hire Snoop Dogg.
Though Snoop Dogg says some hilarious shit.
Dana White, UFC 259 coming up. You know who you gotta call, man. Call Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop has been killing it.
Get that man.
He be saying some hood shit, but at the same time it be sounding like your uncle talking. Mm. That shit be having me crying. That nigga he be saying, oh my god. He's like, you see these hands he laid on him?
He sang a gospel song when man's got knocked out. He was like, coming forth to carry me home. I was like, dang, I know that song. That's wild. He's like, Lord. I was like, Jesus.
Yo, he be out here.
He's what the hood needs.
And then when he commented basketball and someone gets dunked, I'd be like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did you see that? He's like, yo. And he got good defense too. I'd be crying.
I don't know if you remember, years ago, me and Jorge saw a tape at our boy Mike's crib, and it was two female wrestlers, and they was like throwing hands at each other and everything. And I think one of them like shoved the other one super hard, or she hit her with a weapon or something like that, and they just randomly cut to Snoop Dogg out of nowhere. They did a close up, and he goes, "God damn!" They just cut to him, and we were like, "Yo, what? It was just two chicks fighting. Where did Snoop Dogg come from?" He just pulled up like, "Man, you gotta see this." I was like, "Where did he come from?" Yo, Snoop, you're a legend, bro. He came out of nowhere.
He was in the stands like,
Yeah.
God damn.
Karen was like, "Oh, he over there. Let's get him real quick. Let's see what his thoughts are on the matter." But speaking of musicians in wrestling, there's an actual musician right now in an actual wrestling storyline feud, and his name is Bad Bunny. Your boy Bad Bunny, aka is he Dominican?
Bunny. I think he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Puerto Rican.
I'm almost 100% sure he's Puerto Rican.
My fault, people. My fault. Bad Bunny is a WWE.
He's a legend, bro. He's out here doing legendary things.
You want to know how legendary he is? He is the current 24/7 champion. So he is a WWE champion right now.
What?
Yes. He
actually has the belt?
He has a belt.
I thought that belt was like a belt they just made because they were sucking him.
No.
I didn't know that was an actual wrestling belt.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah, like, yo.
You ain't fighting right here.
Like, yo, you know what, Bad Bunny? You got a lot of fans, and we kind of losing fans. So we're gonna make this belt for you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna win this belt so that niggas know you came through.
Nah, I peeped they
gave him a real wrestling belt.
They gave him a real wrestling belt. He took it to Saturday Night Live, so he showed it there. That belt's been held by Rob Gronkowski. It's been held by Enos Kanter, a bunch of other superstars.
What's it called?
The 24/7 championship. You can defend it anytime, anywhere. So if he's just chilling on the block and somebody comes with a referee and pins him, they take the belt from him. Just like
I hope they roll up on him in mid-concert. That'd be fire.
Yeah, just
that'd be fire. Mid-concert, this nigga just singing in Spanish and shit. So they can just people's elbows in from the back. and then people who are not wrestling fans just think that Bad Bunny's getting tossed.
Yep. Like, yo, what's going on? Yo, chill. Right in the middle of a song.
Like, the nigga just takes the belt like, yeah.
Spot now. That might be like, yo, nobody help me.
Yeah.
That's what you heard in the background.
No, I thought you were gonna talk about the fact that he did the fucking wackest off the ropes to the outer rope jump I haven't seen.
He did almost die that night.
No, those two niggas were ready to catch him. They was like, yeah,
it's easy.
Well, whoever's the boss of wrestling, whatever the fuck his name is, right? He was just like, yo. Yeah, he was just like, yo, real talk, you better catch this nigga and make sure he doesn't get hurt. Cause he's worth millions. You know what I'm saying? They were like, what? It was like, nigga, he's worth more than you.
And then he slipped and it was like, oh. Yo, chill.
When he jumped, niggas like, oh.
You supposed to let us know, bro. They definitely yell at him in the back, like, yo, my man, you gotta fix that, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't losing our jobs for you, my guy. We are not losing our jobs. I've been here too long.
Nah, but Bad Bunny did one of the most gangsterous things that happened probably this whole COVID shit, which was in the Bronx. Nigga rode around on a double-decker bus and did a concert down Grand Concourse. You heard about that?
No. It was in Grand Concourse?
Yeah, bro.
I thought it was in the city.
No, that shit was in the Bronx. He went through Florida, up Grand Concourse and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you guys really didn't know about that?
I knew about it.
I didn't know.
I thought it was the city. I didn't know it was in
my son threw a random concert, no announcement, on a double-decker, one of those London buses.
Yeah.
He was standing on the fucking top.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, and he was rapping. He was right there on the concourse.
I didn't know it was here.
Yo, he was in the hood, had the block going crazy. Niggas was running outside like, yo, is that Bad Bunny? And then you hear it rapping, and like, oh shit, that's really this nigga. Yo, IG was going crazy. It was mad lives just being popped up like, yo, Bad Bunny's passing me, Bad Bunny's
fire. Me.
Yeah, he did some gangster shit. And I'm not gonna front, that was like a cool concept. It was even cooler because they didn't like announce it or anything. Like, it must have been something that he paid for out of his own pocket. He was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna go fuck with the Bronx for a little bit. And he came out here and he did his thing.
Hold up.
Because he didn't go to, I don't even think he went to Manhattan at all. It was just strictly the Bronx. If I remember correctly, I'm not sure.
It was probably when he was in town because of Saturday Night Live.
It was around Saturday Night Live.
Okay, yeah, because he was.
It was Saturday Night Live.
Okay,
it was around that time. He was because he had that weird curly cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it was around Saturday Night Live.
He did, because now he changed his hairstyle when I was watching it
Yeah,
yesterday.
he changed his hairstyle often, but around that time. Yeah, it was like the winter. Almost like, it was cold. I remember being in the cold because he was dressed like warm and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out to Bad Bunny, WWE 24/7 champion.
Yo, real talk, yo. I'm not even gonna front. That just gave me a little bit more respect for him.
I'm not even sure if he's the first musician to win the title or not.
He's out here doing big things.
He's
He made
doing
the song
things.
about Ric Flair, right?
No, Booker T.
Booker T.
Yeah.
He made a song about Booker T, which is also good because mad niggas be sucking Ric Flair. So, so he's out here giving the real nigga, the real Negro of wrestling some love.
Is that because he called Hulk Hogan the N-word?
Yo, I mean, that's a classic forever.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking about. It's okay. He said it again.
Yo, that's just like some shit you just remind me of. This nigga Mike was talking about some shit. Molesta the breastas. Remember that?
Oh, that's a whole nother vibe, bro.
Molesta la breasta.
Yeah, Molesta la
What
breastas.
does Viola Bam do?
Yeah, that was a reality show. It's so stupid. I loved every episode.
I don't know why, but when he said it for some reason, I remember that.
Because that was our favorite character on the show, his uncle.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Viva La Bam. It was on MTV back in the day. Amazing, hilarious show. And what Ant's referred to as Bam Margera's uncle.
Yeah, that shit was
wild out.
Nigga try to learn Spanish.
Yeah,
that's what I think it was. It's because we talk about Spanish person, and if I just seen that the other day, and he was trying to learn Spanish.
Yeah, he was cooking, and then it got to that part. He was like, "Molesta la breastas," and he was like, "Nah, that's wrong. You wild." He was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Nah, you wild."
They told him wrong on
They
purpose.
told him wrong on purpose. He was like, "I swear that's the right answer." He was like, "Nah, my guy, you wild." They shut it down.
That was funny.
But yeah, shout out to Bad Bunny. You made a song about Booker T. You rock with me. I don't,
Yeah, Booker T.
Booker T.
He said, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
And he was just like, damn, I messed up. Speaking of concerts, you guys said you saw the Post Malone concert.
Oh,
right?
hell yeah.
The Post Malone concert we talked about a couple
Yeah,
episodes ago.
the 25th anniversary for Pokemon.
Right.
That shit was kind of lit, bro. I honestly, I wasn't mad at it. Like, the nigga just stood on a rock and floated around. But,
He almost died. But
you can't even front, bro. You know, the point was the Pokemon. So if you were sitting there watching it for Pokemon, then you were actually into it because the Pokemon looked fucking fire. They did a good job. They did a good job of like incorporating the fucking Pokemon and him doing the concert. You know, he did a special song, not a Post Malone song. Something in the Blowfish. What is it called?
Oh, the Hootie and the Blowfish song?
There you go. Yeah, he did Hootie and the Blowfish song.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he did the Hootie and the Blowfish song, and it was whatever. The part that I didn't understand, well, thank God I didn't watch it, was that I heard that shit was 3 hours long. The actual concert.
Really?
Yeah, the actual concert part of Post Malone was only like 5 to 10.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't know there was more.
It was 3 hours.
Yo.
It was 3 hours. There was other songs they played, and they announced a new game, and they did a couple of other things. But it was actually 3 hours long. Post Malone's part was just a little part, and he did good.
So it was a whole event, and then the ending was Post Malone
I think
concert.
it was live too, bro. Me and my a couple.
Yeah, because I didn't catch it on Twitch live, but I went back and I saw that they were live.
Yeah, it was live, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to explain to my other boys. I was like, I think it's live. They were like, nah, it's pre-recorded. I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, look at the animation of the character. It's like he was wearing one of those green like bubble suits. You know what I'm talking about? With the little, they look like light bulbs all over him. The characters look like light bulbs.
Oh, he was wearing a motion capture suit?
I think he was wearing a motion capture suit. And he was singing because there were songs that the song was still playing, and then you hear his actual voice in the background like, yo, thank you guys, you know, and the song's still playing. And then the way he was walking, the way the character was walking, the way that it was standing, and the reason why I think he didn't ever walk off the rock is because they probably had some kind of markers on the floor.
Probably, yeah.
That was like, yo, don't pass this spot. So that way he kept, because he was walking like perfect. And the mannerism of the character just made me, I was like, this is not animated. They were like, what? I'm like, bro, they can't animate like the way his knee was bent and the way he walked with his foot, the way his arm was tilted in and out. And I was just like, yeah, I think this is live. Like, he's like in front of a green screen somewhere doing it. I was trying to Google it to find out, but I couldn't. I couldn't find anything on it. But I was like, yo, he did his thing. It was great. And what you call it? I also heard that they're getting Katy Perry to do it next.
Yeah, it's J Balvin and Katy Perry.
Yeah, so it wasn't a 25th anniversary Pokemon thing only. I think Pokemon's just trying to straight run a virtual concert.
Yeah,
Sounds like it.
It's weird that they cut it up, but this is what.
What they did might be the future, bro. I swear to everything, that was kind of dope. Like I watched it at home. I was like, damn, if they do virtual concerts like this, and they say, let's say you pay for an hour, right? It'd be like watching a pay-per-view. Pay for an hour, 2 hours of a pay-per-view, but instead of it's a concert and it's like crazy backgrounds changing and stuff like that. That shit would be alright. That shit would be alright. It would be alright, bro.
I believe you.
You could throw a whole party with that shit. The shit that Post Malone shit, you could have put literally it on, have fucking like club lights on and your surround sound on, and been blasting that shit. And the way the visuals were, you would have a good little party going. It was short, but it was good.
Yeah, it was alright.
Wait, I thought you said it was like 3 hours.
No, the whole Pokemon event.
His concert, was like maybe
10 minutes,
15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
event was 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, wait, what?
They showed some new game they're about to drop. They showed some
Yep.
other stuff.
Yep.
I didn't even know, but because I went to go search for it,
Mhm.
and then they were like, oh yeah, Post Malone shit, and then it said 3 hours. I'm like, this nigga had a concert for 3 hours. I was like, yo, how did I miss that? 3 hours for
3
free,
hours, bro.
But then it was not. It was like 3 hours of a lot of Pokemon shit.
Well, yeah, and then I mean they got Pokemon fans excited. They're remaking Diamond and Pearl. I believe they're gonna call it Brilliant Diamond and something Pearl, and that's gonna be like super HD fire. And then they're making their own open world game that should be cool.
I'm done with Pokemon personally. Like the games it's not that.
The Diamond and Pearl one shouldn't be bad because Diamond and Pearl was hard back in the day. Now their games are easier. But
Pokemon's all the same, bro. I mean, I love it and it's great and it's fucking a game that is making its money off its franchise or doing what it does best. Like the style of game it is, but it's just not a game that I would personally play because it's the exact same shit over and over.
no, that's fair. Once you get the understanding of it, that's when you say if I buy it again, I'm buying it on sale.
They got trash bag Pokemons.
Yeah, they do.
Trash bag Pokemons. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah,
They have very random Pokemon.
Yeah, they have very random dudes. They've always had that. They got a guy that they named after Jackie Chan, and they got a guy that they named after Jet Li, and you've never seen him again. It's just what it is.
Hitmonchan?
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee.
Oh,
no, not Jet Li. I think it was Bruce Lee.
I mean, those Pokemon are still out there. They just didn't OP them. They kind of made them regular.
Yeah, that's why you don't see him like that.
They were fucking 10. Nah.
But
excuse me.
I just want to bring something to y'all attention. This is not a sleeper pick for me, but this is a revelation. For any of you guys that have HBO Max and you plan on seeing Tom and Jerry, the movie, whether you wanted to see it with some family members or you told yourself, you know what, I'm clapped right now, I'm faded.
The fact you started off with wanting to see it with family members is not a good sign.
Fam, it is low-key one of the blackest movies I ever saw. It is hood. It is hood. First of all, one of the characters on there is voiced by Nicky Jam.
I know. I did see that. Because my boy, we were like, yo, you want to watch Tom and Jerry? He's like, who's in it? And I was like, Nicky Jam's in it. Because I was looking at the cast on Google. I'm like, Nicky Jam's in it. And I was like, oh, they must have ran through a party or something.
Yeah, I'll do it. Nicky Jam's just randomly
picture Nicky Jam's in the background. He was turning and then fucking Tom and Jerry just ran through and shit. But now he's an actual character?
He's not himself, but I think he's voicing a character.
Which who? The dog?
Nah, I think it was like one of the animals. Because all the animals are animated. All the animals.
I know,
all
but
the
which
people.
animal though?
I'm trying to remember, my brother. I believe. Okay, so there was a group of cats that Tom always kind of like beefed with, but he banged with on the lows.
Oh, those.
And I think one of them was
alley cat niggas.
Yeah, I think one of them was Nicky Jam. The rest were like a bunch of black comedians.
Yo, I always watched Tom and Jerry, and for some reason I always was like, yo, I'll be the alley cat nigga.
Because Tom and Jerry was always. I was talking to my mom's about this because that was her generation, that cartoon, and she was like, "Was it really that black?" I said, "Mom, don't you remember how Tom tried to school girls? He used to play jazz music to them. That dude's been black all our lives. We just never paid attention to it. This is the blackest Tom and Jerry Yo, he sang a song and it was T-Pain's voice when he started singing. The Jerry the Mouse, they came to his, like, he made like a little apartment in the hotel. A woman came and knocked on the door. My man's was blasting Jodeci. Why was he blasting Jodeci?
I haven't seen the movie yet. I gotta watch it.
Because you gotta see it. It's the hoodest. Ozuna's also in it.
Yeah, I did see that too.
So he's
Yo,
also
there's mad random ass fucking people in this movie.
Little Rel's in it.
Yo, you know what it was that HBO Max was like, yo, it's too much heat coming out, so we're gonna drop this trash real quick and then get y'all niggas through this month because we couldn't figure out something. And then it's back-to-back heat coming up.
Well, you started because they think they started February with like, oh, the Judas and the Black Messiah, so it was just like, this is heat. And then they
I didn't even watch that yet.
Like,
I didn't even watch that yet.
Yeah, you got like a week.
Wait, it goes away?
Yeah, so every movie they premiere on HBO Max is only on HBO Max for 1 month.
It don't matter. That's why I got Cody.
At the end of the day, fuck that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you got that.
I've been trying to tell y'all from day one, bro. Y'all niggas out here paying for all these things. I pay for it just because sometimes I don't like to, have to deal with finding it, but nigga, my shit jailbroken, you heard?
No, that's fine. I'm just saying, I'm not going to spoil the movie for y'all folks because I was going to a rant and it helped me realize I was going into a rant. But, yeah, it's more hood than I thought. I will say this because this is not spoiling it. This is not spoiling anything in the movie. The movie ended. The credits was running. And I was like, all right, I'm about to turn it off. Because usually when you watch a kid's film, the credits is always some like real like pop song that the kids are supposed to be like, get up and be like, oh man, life is good. I was sitting there expecting to hear that and I was about to just turn it off. And all of a sudden, all I hear is the keys jingling. Maybach music. It's like Rick Ross starts spitting a verse at the end of the movie. I was like, yo, this is the hoodest film ever.
My nigga Django?
Yeah, who directed this movie?
Rick Ross literally started spitting a verse at the end. That's fire. I was like, yo, once you hear the keys jangling, you already know who's coming on. You're like,
Maybach music.
You're like, it's either Wale, Meek Mills, or Rick Ross. You're like, yo. No, it isn't. And he came on and I was like, yo, this is Rick Ross?
Oh, shit.
And he's singing the cleanest verse I ever heard.
My son Rick Ross learned early in the game. Yo, my songs don't need to be fire. I just need to be in a movie.
Just need to be in a movie, bro. One time, just do it. And you see pictures of Tommy Jerry in the background. I'm like, who did they make this film for?
Royalties off of a movie last longer than royalties off a rap song that dies out.
All day. You're like, oh, this movie came on again?
Let's go! They running it all in November. Let's go!
20 years later, let's get it. I forgot about this movie. Yeah, I gave them that song.
Yo, I didn't watch that shit yet. I'm not gonna lie, it's not. I've been wanting to watch it, but it's not really catching my attention.
It's not supposed to.
I mean, Tom and Jerry was not a cartoon I was crazy about.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It was. They were kind of funny. It was only funny because, I guess because the mouse, Jerry, he always played Tom. That was the only thing that's like, I guess, somewhat interesting. But in actuality, it was stupid. It was a fucking cat and a dog. I mean, a cat and a mouse, and then you had the dog to balance out.
That was the natural order of things. But
talking about HBO Max, though.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
Let's talk about the real heat that's on its way. Coming out of HBO Max.
Okay.
Snyder Cut Justice League is on its way. That's the next one to drop, I believe. We talked about this. We talked about it. It was and you immediately saw the running time and you had second thoughts. Oh yeah. for 3 to 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yo, that's why. You watch 2, you smoke, and you watch 2. Jared.
Take a break. I watched 2 movies.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, you get to smoke in the crib. Have 3 rolled, you know what I'm saying? You got to be there for a lot. Now, Snyder Cut, Justice League, and then after that, you got what? King Kong
versus Godzilla. Yep.
And then after that, you got Mortal Kombat.
Should be getting Mortal Kombat unless they got something in between.
Come on, bro. That's 3 months of heat.
3 months of heat.
3 months of heat coming your way.
Only a couple weeks.
Yo, we're the firefighters.
Nah, it's less. It's like maybe a month or 2 a year.
No, but every month. It's every month. It's a month.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Only one movie comes out a month.
And then it's there for a month.
HBO Max has been rocking month. So we got 3 months of heat. 3 months coming up.
So you're saying because the 2 movies in March.
It's not 2 movies in March. It's one movie in March.
No. It's Justice League first.
Yeah.
King Kong's at the end of this month.
It is?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was in April.
No,
That's Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's in April.
King Kong's literally at the
So
end
we
of this
getting
month.
2 this month.
We're getting 2 heats this month.
Oh, it's
That's why we were
late.
laughing, because we were like 3 months.
I thought it's because there's one every month.
Oh, nah, my brother.
So there's 2 coming out this month.
It's 2 this month.
They're doing that because they know Justice League is actually trash. Like, not trash in the sense, it's just like, yo, people already saw it, so they're probably not going to get that many watches. Only people who are going to watch it are, like, people who, like, really want to see the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Because there's going to be other people, you're going to be like, Justice League came out. And they're like, which Justice League? The one that just came out. They're like, oh, it's a new version? Nah, it's the one that came out. Just remade it.
Like, what? Okay. I'm not watching it.
What I found pretty funny is that, like, Warner Bros. Is like, I know y'all getting hyped for this Justice League movie, but just to let y'all know, there's definitely a sequel not in the works.
Don't think you're coming back. Well, I mean, remember, he got into all that trouble because they said that, I think they said it was Whedon that was wilding, or Snyder.
No, it was
I think
Whedon.
that was wilding, yeah. Most of the actors said Whedon was wilding, so they wasn't going to come back regardless. Most of the actors say he was wilding. So, I mean...
Yeah, but they're not going to put Whedon back on the project.
It's going to be Snyder.
it would be
He
Snyder.
fucking
Yeah.
killed it already.
Yeah.
He destroyed it.
Now, I don't know.
I would say, I think Cyborg ruined it for everybody.
Oh, yeah, once he went on blast, yeah.
Why?
Because he put the game on blast. He told everybody, he told them what was going
Yeah,
on.
he's the reason why,
Yeah.
like, we know about Whedon.
Yeah.
He's the
He
one
started
that was
it.
the first one. Was
Yeah,
like, yo,
he
Whedon,
wildin'.
he was a dickhead.
Yep.
I want him investigated,
Mhm.
and then that's why
And
it
then the
became
show,
huge.
yep. Paper Trail followed.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So it's so...
Damn,
yeah.
Cyborg snitch?
Cyborg snitched.
Yo, the black nigga?
The black guy snitched.
Yo.
He was the realest one.
He was like, I'm not holding my tongue.
Damn, the black nigga snitch, bro. That's
Yeah.
fucked up. Nah.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
Well,
he's
look,
a superhero.
Everybody in that project was pretty big. Like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep making this money.
Yeah, word.
Cyborg.
The Flash nigga was probably there like, yo, I'm just getting started, bro. Chill
I'm
out.
just here, yeah. I'm just here.
No, it's Flash.
Flash been in some things.
Flash had a career too.
Yeah, he been in
Like,
some
he's
things.
been there.
Yeah.
And what though? What was the other ones? Exactly.
Not anything major,
Flash.
but
Yeah, exactly.
he already had an established
Nah,
career.
yeah, I've heard of him though.
But Cyborg,
His face looks somewhat familiar.
he's brand spanking new. He literally has nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's true. Like, y'all gotta know about me, bro.
Ben Affleck's like, yo, this movie was gonna be trash anyway.
Yeah,
I got way better.
I'm
movies.
good.
He's like, I got paid. I'm out.
I got paid and I got way better
So-
movies out there.
Did you guys know that Zack Snyder, one, he said he's never seen the original Justice League that came before this,
Yeah, I heard that.
and two, he also said that he did not get paid at all for this. He just did it. He did not get paid
For
at
the
all.
Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he did say
He
that.
did not get
You
paid
know what
at all.
that? You know why that is? It's because fucking
He's like, we paid you once already.
yeah. He's like, yo, y'all cut me the first time, so I'm glad that movie was trash, yo. I was like, yo, it was so trash. I don't even gotta waste my time watching it. But that's a big deal though to like directors and producers and stuff. Like, yo, you cut me from the project? Alright, fuck that shit. You're not getting $1 from me. I'm telling my whole family's not to watch that shit. Like,
That's true. Like directors, when they feel like that power that is just stripped from them, yo, they go in.
they go in. They go in.
They're like, yo, don't even put my name on it.
Yeah, where? Yo, the fucking. I'm not no part of this shit. Yo, this camera right here? Fuck this camera.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, word up. Niggas be salty out here. But I can understand though, because
That is true. Like,
it's a different type of passion, yo. It's just like the Matrix, dude. There was something that was talked about. I watched something that talked about the guy who like directed and produced the Matrix and stuff, and like the way he talks about it was just like, yeah, he's just like, if I didn't do the Matrix, it wouldn't even have made sense. I was like, yo, what? I'm like, what? But then again, you think about it, like, what if he didn't do the Matrix? What if it was another random person? It wouldn't have came out the way it did. Would it have been better, or would it have been worse? That's the thing you don't know, because the Matrix is so fire.
the first one.
Yeah, after that I got it. It only gets whack afterwards because it gets a little crazy.
It's like
The second one was okay.
I'm not.
The storyline is good. It's just that the it's like the way they did I guess the CGIs and stuff. It got a little CGI got crazy, but that was around the time CGI was just first getting started. So niggas just used to pump CGI into movies because they thought it was cool.
Like, I'm not gonna shit on this, like, on their talent, but for me, it's like the first one was just basically like a copy of what were made of like great animes, and then they couldn't come up with anything else, and that's why 2 and 3 suffered so hard. Because Matrix is basically kind of sort of Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. But I mean, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it is a whole other thing. So they really couldn't follow it. It was just like this movie's. They basically just took everything that made that movie great, put it on the Matrix, but then it's like, yo, what do we do after?
Yeah, word. Mr. Anderson. Nah.
Yeah. Let's go. Yo, so WandaVision, I believe their season finale should be this weekend.
I know, which is crazy.
It's been 9.
It's fucking crazy,
insane
man.
weeks.
Do we even know how long the break is gonna be yet?
No.
That's fucking hard.
We don't know what season.
Because the niggas like you, Jorge.
So Jorge, Anthony started off episode 1 on our first episode. He started off saying he's not feeling it. He thought it was trash. By episode 5 or 6, he has a change of heart. He likes the show. Episode 5 or 6, you don't like the show, and we're not even sure if you even seen episode 5 or 6.
I've seen up to 5.
Okay.
I haven't seen 6.
What's 5? So what's 5 to you? That was one that's like The Office, right?
This one they like first showed like at the end of the episode they first showed Quicksilver.
He's telling the truth.
The Quicksilver?
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Like he just appeared.
I know,
like, at the end
but
of the
that's
episode.
where you was at? That's not even the Halloween episode, is it?
I don't know.
No, it's the next episode. The next episode is Halloween
So
episode.
that's... Bro, you didn't even get to anything good!
Yeah,
That was the turning point though.
that's where he gave up.
That turning point was
He
trash.
saw a dude from the Fox movies and was like,
Nah,
nah,
bro.
click.
Nah, bro.
It's not even that I saw him. It's just like the whole plot. It's just like I get it. Like, if I really cared, yeah, it would be interesting. But
What do you get? Let's go. Let's go because I'm about to fuck your whole shit up.
yeah, she's
Well, don't spoil it for him.
she's doing all this because
I don't give a fuck.
she's doing that's not anything great to me. It's like I don't know.
What'd you say?
Like her grieving and her wanting Vision back and having this life that was taken from her. Yeah, that sounds cool, but it's just not that interesting to me.
I can feel your pain because when like I said, when the show first started, that's how I felt too. I'm like, oh, this bitch is just grieving and she fucking did some mental shit and she brought her husband back to life. Whoop-de fucking do. Who cares? But that's not what it is at all. Like, she did bring her husband back to life, but so after I'm just gonna tell you everything. I don't give a fuck.
Tell me, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch the show. So.
Yo, you're gonna watch the show because we're gonna make you watch the show. But yeah, it's one more episode coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that far.
I watched
But
the Cliff Notes or something.
yo, I'm gonna kick you in the shin. Yeah. I'm gonna kick you in the shin. You keep talking like this. Yeah. But yo, nah. So basically, after homie pulls up, after the brother pulls up, right? You know, the next episode is the Halloween episode.
Mm.
The Halloween episode goes, you know, Vision's just like, yo, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be some fucking neighborhood patrol ass nigga. I'm gonna be a good dad. I'm gonna do the neighborhood thing, right? So, he's going through the neighborhood, and he runs into the side main character, the lady. What was her name? Agatha.
Agnes, whatever it is.
Yes.
Agnes, yeah.
And she runs into Agnes, right, in the middle of nowhere on some road. She starts trying to act all funny, talking about, yo, I just want to leave, you know. He does his little mind trick thing on her, right? She starts ranting off like, oh my God, we gotta get out of here. She's in her head. He puts her back to normal, right? He flies out, and then he realizes there's a force field. He goes through the force field, and it starts dying. He starts like deteriorating.
Okay.
Right? He just starts like fucking. He literally looks like he's part of the force field. Like he's like deteriorating that way. The son, one of the sons, uses his power, starts realizing what's going on, starts screaming for his mom, whatever. Yo, Wanda goes crazy and extends the force field out. Takes over the army niggas, takes over all these people, turns them into clowns, all this crazy shit. Vision starts to catch on what's going on. Right? Next episode is The Office. where they make it look like The Office. Yo, they're there chilling. The sons go and they're fucking doing their own thing, and they go and chill with Agatha. Agatha takes them somewhere. They disappear. Wanda goes to look for her. You find out that Agatha is a witch. That all of this whole time she was never under the mind control.
She was a witch.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Jorge. Where the fuck are you, my man?
You're expecting me to be hyped because she's a witch?
Yeah.
I was about to say, you're not this better.
Yeah.
You're not good. I've tried to explain a lot of other shows to him, and
it's because of magic, yo. He don't like magic. I mean, I understand. I'm not crazy about magic either, but Doctor Strange is magic.
So
He just tried to put us onto an anime about magic.
It's like magic is it's just a plot. It's not interesting to me.
Yo, he's some fairy tale ass nigga.
That's a show about magic.
I know that shit's trash.
I don't care if she had magic. She had
but then she
cosmic powers.
She ends up they end up showing basically how they got to here. Like the Agatha whatever.
So Agnes reveals what happens in the background.
Yeah, like she reveals how Wanda got to where she's at now. Like how her emotion and her anger generated this world that we're watching right now. Like this, that's what it breaks down. It breaks down to in a very fast sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a short story, but how it got to that's what she reveals. And then they call her the Scarlet. They end up calling Wanda the Scarlet Witch, which is like the first time we heard her by that name since at all in the Avengers. Yeah, the Scarlet Witch. That's her supposedly her other name. And the episode ends. The episode ends with which looks like they're about to throw their hands. Cause she has Agatha and Wanda. Cause Agatha already revealed that I'm so and so, and that's it. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. We'll see where it goes.
I know you like
He's not there.
Yeah, he doesn't understand.
Flop.
yo. The funny thing is that I fucking hate you. Yeah, I fucking hate you. But I didn't like it at first too, bro. I didn't. Remember, I was the first one like, yo, this shit is trash, man.
It's like for me I'm just done with Marvel. Like it's really good.
Falcon and Cold Soldier.
I've named Winter Soldier. Goddamn.
The Cold Soldier, yeah.
The Cold Soldier.
He got the cold shoulder. Yo, you don't remember? His arm is all metal. His shit gotta be cold, bro.
Doesn't mean his name is Cold Shoulder.
His name is Cold Soldier. Cold Soldier. Falcon and Cold Soldier, man. What you talking about?
That's like calling Captain America Metal Shield, dude.
Yo.
My God, Metal Shield?
Yo. Nah, that's my nigga Shield.
Oh, man, I'm dying.
Yo.
I'm fucking weak.
Cold Soldier.
Cold Soldier.
You said Cold Shoulder, nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Bird and the Cold Shoulder. That's gonna be the name of the show.
No, it's Hawk and
nicknames aside, I have to side with Anthony on this one, man. They had some heat coming, man. You can't abandon it now.
It's gonna take a lot for me to get back on that Marvel boat.
Yo, and then on top of that, I totally forgot, bro. They ended the episode with them bringing back to life a fake dead drone fucking version of Vision.
White Vision?
Yeah, White Vision.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna buy the Funko Pop soon for the show, but that's off topic.
I just know that even though DC's movie game isn't strong, the TV war is about to heat up because Marvel has all these shows coming on Disney Plus, and we don't know what else they got in the pipeline. Actually, they got one show coming to Hulu, and then DC has Titans coming back. They got Doom Patrol, which is arguably the best. Like one of if in comic book shows, if like The Boys is up here, it's definitely like right below them in like top comic book shows. About? Doom Patrol, DC's best TV show.
I don't know what that is. I will tell you that.
I remember in Titans they did an episode on Doom Patrol, but it wasn't like Doom Patrol how it is now.
Which Titans?
Titans.
The live action.
I never watched it.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
No, I never watched it.
You was watching it. He was not watching it.
I'm still on the original Teen Titans, not Teen Titan Go. The original Teen Titans was fire.
I mean, it's
I didn't watch Teen Titan live yet. But I will say that I will say that the first episode did catch my drift because the niggas went in. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Cold Shoulder.
Cold shoulder. Special attack, cold shoulder. Overflow.
Yo, you gonna take the shot or not?
Who? Me?
Henny.
Oh.
Sponsored by.
One day.
We're definitely not sponsored.
I'll take the sponsor.
Don't
Not
come
a big
after
deal.
us.
Be at Comic Con like Henny. They gonna be like, no. No, I just know that there's a lot in the pipeline for both companies. So I'm just wishing a good luck, but I'm wishing for an excellent war and hopefully good content from both companies. But moving on.
DC. I don't know, man. DC doesn't have a strong chance.
Nah, DC's bringing it.
The Flash is the only thing I like from DC.
You gotta see Doom Patrol. That's why you haven't seen Doom Patrol.
So we're just gonna ignore all the other shows they have then.
Those shows are washed now, brother.
Oh, so then exactly what I just said. DC has no fighting chance.
Cause you did, bro.
Yeah,
you
but
didn't see Doom Patrol.
Those shows may be washed, but they were still better than Marvel shows.
Yeah, there was a moment where they was holding on. Before Daredevil came out, it was like these shows have it, and then Marvel was like, "Oh, where you got TV
you know what
shows?"
DC show I felt got sucked for mad long was Arrow. Arrow was getting too much top, and it was not a very good show.
Well, the first 3 seasons were good, and then the 4th season sucked. The 5th season was good, and then the last several seasons were
I never got past the first season.
There you go. You missed the best season. Oh my goodness.
I thought it was
the
trash.
second season was the best season.
I thought it was trash.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Arrow fan either.
I thought it was trash.
Whatever.
I was like, yo, if they flash back one more time to this fucking island and don't explain shit, I'm done.
That was explanation.
There was no explanation to that shit.
The explanation
The whole
was
first season was nothing. It was just fucking him stuck.
because he was stuck on an island for 5 years, which is how he became Arrow.
So they break more onto the island. Don't flash back between his billionaire life and the island all the time. That's whack.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought that was pretty smart.
I will say it was annoying, but it was necessary.
It was necessary for the show.
It was necessary for the show.
It taught
I get
you how
that.
he grew.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Just fucking devote a bunch of shows to the flashback, like Naruto.
Yeah, but their flashbacks are way worse.
No.
No flashbacks to what they just literally said. He'd be like, "Oh, when did he use that cloak?" 5
What was
years ago.
good? Arrow was flashing back in the middle of a shot.
That was cool because they flashed back 5 years, not
Bro,
5 minutes.
sometimes he'll flash back in the middle of a shot to him talking to a random fucking soldier.
Yeah, because it was teaching him the lesson that he learned when you come back to the present, and he's like, "Okay, now I'm good at espionage or some shit."
Nah, that shit was trash.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, moving on.
The Flash is the best they had.
We had an interesting conversation last week when you wasn't here, and we talked about anime, but more specifically, 2 main elements of anime that me and Jorge are very prideful about, and that is the opening theme song and the ending theme song.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
I openly said that. I openly said that last week that you did not care, and I said most dudes from the hood do not care about the opening or the ending. They just want to see the show and move on.
The only reason why I even watch intros, intro, is because sometimes the intro shows you who's the gangsterest niggas.
Okay.
If you watch it carefully, you know, they'll show like the main character, a good side character, then they show the villain that you might see now, but then they show 2 villains you haven't seen yet, and you're like, oh, so there's more to come. Like, you know what I'm saying? They give those hints away. Like, oh, who the fuck is that nigga in the background?
I would say spoilers, not hints.
Yeah, it's more spoilers.
Yo, spoilers hints.
They love spoiling.
Yo, but
but
the intros don't have nothing to do with anything, bro. They be like,
remember that fucking Naruto opening when they basically showed Jiraiya dying?
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
It's like,
some of them be wildin'. Some of them wildin'. But then they'll have a new Naruto intro where my son is wearing a fucking school uniform walking over a pond, and then fucking pond ripples. Like, he doesn't even go to school.
Wait, I get where you're going with that. That's actually the ending. So most endings are like that. They'll show, because One Piece has done it, a lot of other shows has done it. Most endings it'll be a subliminal message to say, like, don't give up or some shit. So they use Japanese culture, like going to school or whatever. Remember, Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime you love, literally has an ending theme song where all 3 of them are coming in with hood gear on, and they either going shopping or they coming back from school. One nigga comes in dancing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Word, the first opening is him going to school, basically.
Yeah.
I was on the train on my way to school.
Yo, intros and outros be getting me sometimes because sometimes I'll be skipping it and niggas be like, but you skipped it too fast. Like, what you mean? I was like, it was the outro. I mean the intro, but there was a little bit before the scene and then the intro. I'm like, I gotta go back now. That's why the episode just started. I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. There's a finesse to anime music. It's just compared to cartoons we watched growing up.
Like,
okay, we'll use one that's more on the spectrum. Pokemon. Pokemon is an anime, but it blew up in America.
because it was forced into your brain. But continue.
Okay, I'll give you
No. The anime was good.
You're not wrong.
The intro though is a song that was forced into your brain.
Right.
Gotta catch them all.
Right.
Pokemon.
Right. Now, have you ever once in your life heard any of the Japanese Pokemon openings?
No.
Not one.
Nope.
Now, what if I told you the opening song, the lyrics is about Pikachu running? Remember when you see Pikachu running?
Yeah.
And he runs under a girl? He was looking at her panties.
That's what the opening lyrics is. You know why I'm not surprised? Because Japanese things usually are like that.
Why do you think when he runs past, the girl's like this?
Why do you think every Japanese anime the girl wears short skirts and big titties? Come on. What is it?
How do you wear big titties though?
They didn't wait. I told you they did that on Pokemon. That's why they have a banned episode, yo. He wore big titties.
Oh, that's different though.
Yeah.
Girls don't wear big titties, alright? They just have them.
Hey, and so that episode, that's how he knew.
Yo, anime, there's one thing you learned, I learned as a kid for sure, is that, anime made sure that every girl's tits was perfect. And they didn't fuck around.
Well, I wouldn't say perfect. I would say ginormous.
Just big.
No, ginormously, circularly perfect.
That's what you want to
threw it all
say.
together. He just threw it all together. He fused it. He was like, let's go.
Yeah. No, they be wildin' though. Sometimes I'll be watching these animes, I'm like, yo, how is this not perverted? How is this allowed?
Because,
But they're trying to let you know that anime is not for little kids, yo.
Like a lot of times there are companies that they do censor it out.
Yeah. Remember, I told you Malaysia, what they did to
I know,
Attack on Titan.
they
made
drew
them put
pants on. Everybody started wearing fucking Fruit Loops boxing
boxes. Like, yeah,
there's JRPGs where the girl just got her breast not exposed, but it's like you can basically see everything except the nipple.
You know what?
And then they'll just put some random texture over the chest.
Yeah, that's what you just reminded me. You know who does that? Fire Force. Fire Force got that one bitch that every time she tries to fight, she gets naked, bro.
Yeah.
She just falls and then she's butt naked. You're like,
chick,
yo, why is this happening? Why is this okay for this character?
She has bad luck.
Yeah. She has bad luck?
Yeah.
Nah, they just need to put somebody naked in every scene.
That's her bad luck. You gotta be the one. But there's other girls on the show.
Naked she's always getting into weird situations.
Yeah.
Bro, she literally walks, slips, and she can have full clothes on. She ends up naked, in a bikini and panties. But she's walking. She'll just be walking full nutsuit.
Yeah. She used that to beat the enemy. She slipped and the enemy was like, oh, he nosebleed and she bounced. She was like, oh, you got it, I'm out of here.
I think Naruto
not
did
once,
that too.
twice.
Yeah, a couple of times, yeah.
I think that Naruto bitch did that too. The snail bitch.
Tsunade?
No, I feel like her big tits one time won her a fight.
No, it was actually Naruto winning fights using that. That was one of his signature moves, was turning into a girl.
I know, into a girl.
And freaking him out. And then he used it on the main chick. He turned into a handsome dude.
That was the first trans.
Oh. Why do you always?
That was not the first trend.
We're not doing that.
Yo,
this is the third episode. Wild out, man.
It's not censored out here. I'll fart, but I don't want to.
Rather to fart than what you just said. Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Moving on. Plowing ahead.
Nah, man. This is life, man. Get over it.
Plowing ahead. We got a special episode, a special edition of Facts or.
Fuck out of here.
So,
what?
Facts or.
What? No,
I was like, it sounded like you wanted to say it or something. I was like,
nah, fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I didn't
so.
want to say that shit.
Anyway, so, first off, big shout outs to everybody who participated in our IG weekend. I know it's IGN. Our IG
dogs, you
weekend. Our IG weekend Facts or Fuck Out of Here.
Word. All your votes.
All your votes. To tally them up. We did The very first one that we did on our show that I had Jorge and Ant join in on, Aishan and Ant McGee, had them join in on it. And I just threw it out there to y'all, all 25 shows. I thought it was funny. We had some people write to us like, nah, you gonna say this show ain't this, or this show is trash. And I was cool with it. We was writing back. One person wrote and told me how she loved Orin host High School Boys Club. And I was just like, we might watch it, but in my heart I was like, if I tell these two to watch it, they're gonna look at me and tell me fuck out of here. So we're not doing that.
Probably.
Yeah, we're not doing that. If you want to watch it, it's on Netflix, I think, still. So you can catch it on there if you got Funimation. But anyway, most of you guys said that most of the anime that was on that list deserved to be on that list. There were a few that weren't. I believe Revolutionary Girl with Tina, Monster, and I think Bakano, and Mob Psycho 100 was also pretty evenly split. Those several anime, people were like, nah. But everything else, it was a landslide. Everybody else was like, this should be on the list. Shout outs to the guys that were hating on some of our top spots, though. Even though Monster was number 3, it got a landslide hate. But One Piece had one hater in the crowd. Cowboy Bebop actually had one person that said, fuck out of here.
I'm a One Piece hater. Who's a Cowboy Bebop hater?
I forgot his name. He was one of your friends. It said something Bun.
Relish Bun?
I think so. We gotta see. We'll see.
Oh, shout out to my boy. Yo, oh shit. If you're talking about him, yo, shout out to him, by the way. Just real side note, has nothing to do with this, but yo, congrats to my man Relish Bun, because Relish Bun is a fucking walking hero right now. Walking hero, bro. I put on everything I love, and I hope everything recovers good with him and his family. He just got literally today, right now, had surgery that he gave up 50% of his liver to his mom who has liver cancer.
Damn. Oh wow, jeez.
Yeah, bro. So if you're talking about Relish Bun, then yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, he's that's my boy. His real name is Stephen Bun, but we just call him Bun.
Hey,
but
even if that's not the guy, shout out to him, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
hero,
my man Bun. Yo, it's crazy that you brought him up, because we were just talking to him, and he just did an amazing thing, bro. Like, yo, he had to cut weight. He had to do all these things. His mom's been suffering from cancer, and they said, yo, his liver was good enough for the cancer transplant, and to take her, or to eliminate the cancer from her, and he could still survive. So he literally today, bro, just came out of surgery. His mom is in surgery. They're probably done for the day already, but he gave up 50% of his liver. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. Apparently, when you give up your liver, it regenerates. So
yeah, your liver is like one of the few organs that regenerate.
Yeah, so yo, shout out to him, man. He's a fucking beast, yo. He's a fucking beast.
Shout out to him, man. Cancer could go fuck itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's shout out to him on that. But outside of that,
yeah, I didn't know he's a Cowboy Bebop. I didn't know he's that. I'm gonna reach out to him and try to get more information.
Yeah,
like, yo, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah,
it's just because you brought him up. And I was like,
no,
shit,
it's fine.
Bun.
It's
yeah,
fine.
But I talked to him after his surgery, so that's why it just brought me to that.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good. He said that about that. He said about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I forgot what other ones he said it for. Shout out to my guy Young Dev, my notoriously
he's gonna be on here soon.
A good friend, but my notoriously known One Piece hater. Because when I looked, I was like, yo, One Piece got a
My
landslide.
son only knows one cartoon, Naruto.
Naruto, yeah. And well, he knows my hero. Naruto,
Naruto,
yeah. Come on, man. I was like, he knows more than that. He knows Dragon Ball Z. He knows Naruto. He knows my hero, Titan.
He's like,
oh, wow.
Naruto
Holy shit. No, time out.
He knows Attack on Titan. He does know Attack on Titan.
Wait, but listen to what I just said. I said he knows my hero. He knows Titan. He knows Naruto. He knows Dragon Ball Z. You know what that sounds like?
That's called bandwagon. Yo, can I get a Main Street?
Get a ride?
Yeah, chill. He's not gonna call the show.
It's not gonna say Boulevard. Yeah,
he's gonna call the show.
No,
he's gonna call the show and be like, "Oh, y'all niggas be flaming niggas out here." Be like,
I'm not coming.
Yo, that sounds kind of dope, yo. Yo, we trying to bring bandwagon niggas out here and just fucking light them up.
Have you ever heard of this? No, but you heard of this though, right? Yeah, that's just hot. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
Nah. He knows his shit. He knows his
stuff.
He watched Naruto. He was a big video game fan of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he knows his Naruto and he knows his Attack on Titan. I know he knows his Attack on Titan because we have conversations about it.
So
does he watch other anime? I don't know.
Needs to be seen. that mystery will be solved one day. However, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he might come and flame us on it one day. Yeah. But we did our thing and we had fun and it was cool to see people say fuck out of here. That's your opinion. I want you.
Yo, word. We appreciate all the love.
I want you to do that. I also put if anybody knew of any One Piece excuses or why they didn't watch the show. I guess a lot of people probably felt like, man, you already know excuses. So there wasn't much to write. One guy, shout out to my guy Vic, just wrote, I think they all jealous of his schlong game. And I was like, okay.
Oh, wow. Yo, he is made out of rubber. His shit is, hey, yo.
So I was just like, you know what? That's fine. That's the best answer I heard. No homo. I was just like, that's the best answer I heard. So we're going to do Facts or Fuck Out of Here so that way we can put it on the Instagram page. And we are going to talk, we're going to throw some anime on here that did not make the list. It did not make the list. But it was well known.
We should do like a rant. We should do like a rant. Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's okay.
We should do like a random flash. Like, so whatever we think of in our head that wasn't on the list, like out of all of us, we just take a turn. And we like, should it have made it? Should it not? Fuck out of it. Yeah, so
okay, let's do that then.
Alright, so mine would be Dr. Stone. Is Dr. Stone in the top? Is it in the top?
Top 25 now. Fuck out of here, no.
Exactly, it's not. So all you Dr. Stone fans, fuck out of here. Like,
is that what you just wanted to get off your chest?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt that vibe. I was like, I think he just wants to get this off his chest.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that I see and I be reading online and they're like, yo, Dr. Stone's lit. I'm like, what part of Dr. Stone's lit? It started off good. They did really good. They got to the war. They did their thing. They had the leaders. And then they decided to create a fucking cell phone. Where did that make sense, bro? Where did you go from, yo, we about to start electricity to let's get phones?
That's nothing.
It's
you should see where they're at now.
Yeah, he reads the manga, so he sees a lot more. However, the strategy was, if I have a communicative way of contacting you and telling you where to go and to spy on them.
Yeah, then, I get that part, but you can't just start, I started fire. Okay, we're going to start electricity. I bet we're just jumping to cellular devices.
Because he's a super smart kid.
He's already on gasoline.
Yeah, the kid's a genius.
He should have been at gasoline before cell phones.
Resources.
Why would he need gasoline? He didn't need gasoline until he needed vehicles.
Yeah, he didn't need that until he started beefing with somebody, yo. In the beginning, it was like, yo, we could just rebuild civilization from here because it's me and my best friend. And then my best friend found his girlfriend. And then when they almost got killed, some brolic dude that they saved was like, yo, thanks for saving me, but I don't give a fuck. And then they was like, oh crap, we saved the wrong guy. Damn, we saved the hoodest dude we could find. So that's basically what the show was about. They saved the hood dude and the hood dude did what a hood dude does. He was like, fuck you and fuck you. I'm going to take this life-changing serum.
I mean, the hood nigga is, maybe he's more relatable.
Yeah, he formed a squad of goons. Yeah. He didn't save nobody special. He saved goons.
No, not only that. He pressed the nigga to let him know how he can bring other people back.
He said, teach me how to do this, and I'm taking it. And the dude was like, he played it off like, yeah, I got a plan. In my mind, I was like, nah, you just shook, bro.
That nigga reminded me of a football team coming back.
He beat up a tiger with his bare hands, and he watched him do it. So you're shook. But that is a fuck out of here. So that was your flash start.
Yeah.
Do you have a flash start?
A random flash start?
Random flash start. Go. Not, it's okay.
Go. It took too long.
Yeah, I don't got one off the top of my head.
Off the top of your head, just yell out the anime that's off the top of your head right now. Just yell it out. Yes, go ahead.
What?
From the bottom of your soul.
Okay.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
No, that's not an anime. Wait,
it is an anime.
What?
That's an isekai. Yeah.
It's just the name.
The time I got
reincarnated as a slime.
What the fuck is that one?
He basically dies and comes back as a slime.
Oh, I gotta check that one out.
It's pretty good.
I don't know. I can't cast my vote.
I can't say facts because I like it, but I mean, like, overall, I think it would be on the outside looking in, maybe. In the top 50.
I don't hate it, but I'm not a huge fan of isekai, so that's why I throw it under the bus.
Yeah, I get it.
What about you? What you got, Marv?
Well, first off, we know the obvious one, Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's an obvious fucking fire.
Yeah, right. So that's an obvious one. But I was gonna just throw one out. Let's say Bungo Stray Dogs. About Detective Agency.
My enemy is all the way down.
Okay, so let's switch it up and say
no, that's good. Bungo Stray Dogs. Did you see it?
Yeah, I
you
put
put
it
me
on.
onto it. Oh.
Oh, so what did you think about it?
Oh, that's a great show.
Yeah, it's good.
Bungo Stray Dog.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's
The
about
mafia.
the mafia.
When they
These
got
dudes
powers.
have abilities. And
Wow,
they just
mafia and abilities.
and
It's
they
already
just go
got
to
my
war with each
attention.
other.
Mafia and powers?
Yeah.
It sounds like niggas getting fucked up. I'm with it.
Well, there is a season where they like have a backstory, and that's less powers. Is more cats bringing the burners out. So you'll like that.
Oh, they got the Tommy gun.
Well, it's not that mafia. It's more like current mafia.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, in a sense. In a sense.
But it does have like that little like Italian
Yeah,
feel to it.
slightly.
Alright, so what else we got?
Let's go with Yu-Gi-Oh. The first one, not the ones that follow. Not the ones that follow.
The W.
The original, yeah.
The original?
Yugi, Joey, Kaiba. The one
It's up
that
there.
is up there.
You have
It's up
to.
there.
You have to. Because
Yes,
it's on the same level of Pokemon.
By default, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't bad.
Mm.
Maximilian Pegasus?
Mm.
I fucked with that nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Was it Exodia?
Yep.
Exodia?
Yeah.
Toon World? All of
Yeah.
them shits. Fucked with all that. Shit was dope. They even had an American nigga in there. I can't remember his name. But he wore the American bandana on his head. He wore
Bandit Keith.
Oh, yeah,
Bandit Keith.
They made sure that all the nationalities were
Yeah,
up
they made sure. And it was like, just to give an extra flair, we're gonna give him an American bandana.
Yeah, make sure he wears the biker vest.
Just in case you didn't know who the American was in the crowd. It was this guy. But
You got Bandit Keith, Yu-Gi-Oh's up there.
Yeah.
You got to. I personally played the card game, and I was into the cartoon. Like I made sure I caught the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I will say that it's funny that they stole a name, in my opinion.
How?
So
From Yu Yu Hakusho? No.
actually from Captain Planet. So Joey's
What?
full name in Yu-Gi-Oh, at least in the English version, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure in both versions, but his full name is Joey Wheeler. And if I'm right, in Captain Planet, that same
Wait,
guy's
you say
name.
Joey's name in Japanese?
See, that's what I was thinking. But I think in the English version is Joey Wheeler. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
about
only the
Japanese.
English version.
Okay.
His name, I forgot.
So in
Yoichi
Captain
or something
Planet,
like that. Something like that.
yeah, in Captain Planet, the kid's name is Joey Wheeler, the guy with the fire.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I was just like, did they just like rip that off real quick and just keep it moving?
Yeah,
So I always kind of like have my own reserve for that. Like that's more bullshit. But I moved on and I watched the Japanese version, and I will say facts because the Japanese version was 3 times more raw than the Kids WB version that we were gifted for no reason. Especially because there's an episode, I told Jorge, I always laugh at this. There's an episode where Kaiba was minding his own business and one of his goons turned on him and pulled the burner on him.
Hey. Hey.
Kaiba was just standing there mad calm too, like, so what's up? And he was like, yo, don't think you just gonna walk off mad cool. And Kaiba was just standing there like, heard you. Kaiba throws a card into the, right here, the safety tray, and he was just like, oh, I can't move it. And I was like, what?
Oh, nigga did the fucking, now you see me, now you don't.
He threw the card right there. I was like, no!
He's out here doing the now you see me, now you don't.
Kaiba literally threw it, and the homie couldn't shoot no more. But I laughed because I sat there and I was like, wait. I called Jorge like, yo, was there ever an episode of Kids WB where they pulled the burner out on Kaiba? He goes, nah. I'm like, yo, the Japanese version is wild.
Yeah, they wouldn't show that.
Yeah, Kids WB saw that. I was like, hey, we gotta change that.
I got one.
Change that. Go ahead.
Parasite.
Facts.
Parasite's up there. It didn't make it to our list, but it is. What do you think, Jorge?
No, it's up there.
It's up there.
It's really good.
If Mob Psycho 100 made it to their list, Parasite should make it to ours.
Yeah, Parasite is up there.
Speaking of which, One Punch Man.
Yo, I hate One Punch Man. Why did you bring that up?
Because I thought about Mob Psycho 100 and it's from the same
I wish
guy.
my boy BX Jeremy was listening in right now because
That's another bandwagon anime.
that shit is fucking trash, my nigga. One Punch Man, yo, I hate One Punch Man, bro. If you ever see me on the street and you want to talk anime, do not talk One Punch Man to me.
Yo, right? One Punch Man, keep it moving, bro.
Yeah, like, that One Punch Man is fucking basura to me. I hate One Punch Man so much. Like, it's retarded. Yo, you don't understand. You just hit like a sensitive spot.
I see. I see.
You're right.
I see.
Yeah, that's not even my anime conversations.
I see. Yo.
First off, he starts off by like, yo, how did you become this strong? I worked out so hard that all the fucking hair on my body fell off. I was already done at that. I was like,
you do know that workout is actually, like, people have tried that workout?
Yeah, that's the fucking 300 brawling.
Yeah.
That's a 300 brawling.
They claim it.
Ask your boy Gerard Butler. He knows what's up. Like,
I get your frustration. I'm not gonna say facts. I will admit.
Oh, yo,
What's wrong?
My man Relish Buns.
Hey, there he is.
What's Relish up, Buns. We were just talking about you, Buns.
Cheers to you, my friend.
Congrats to you, man.
Yeah.
We talked about a comment you made earlier. If you missed out, I appreciate you always showing love, and I told them what's going on with you. So, quick recovery to you, my man. I fucking love you. You know, you were a brother to me, and you do great things. You're a fucking hero. You are officially a real life hero. A real life hero. Understand that.
Unsung hero.
Unsung. God bless you, brother. But like I said, season 1 I wasn't a fan of. I was like Jorge. I was like, oh, this is bandwagon because everybody was on it. Yo, One Punch Man be stuffing dudes, and it had no story. But season 2 actually had a story, and here's what's so crazy. Season 2 had a story. The story actually made sense. The story was actually really good. The villain was good. The fights were even better than the first season. And everybody was like, yo, that One Punch Man is trash. I was like, what? They got a story now. Nope, trash. I said, okay, heard you. So I wouldn't put it on there. But I will throw one out there that I know Ant didn't see, but I still want to throw it out there because
Jorge has to get one. I'm sorry, Coach. Jorge has to give one in a while.
Okay, I'm going to throw this one out there. Yeah, I don't even think, you didn't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, we were going to order it.
You're right, he's right.
So I go next again?
No,
yeah, motherfucker.
He wants you to go now.
Yeah, Mexico.
I still got mine in my mind, so you can come back.
All right. So
yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was just because I thought we were going over it.
No harm done. Keep putting him on the spot.
All right, fuck this nigga.
Keep putting him on the spot.
Marvin.
Please think about your choices. We had mad time between the two of us.
Right. And I'm throwing them off the top of my head. Like,
all right, I'll say Akudama Drive. All right, I'll put that on the list.
One that just came out?
You said fucking F-Zero? What did you say?
Why would I play a game?
So, fun fact, that was also an anime.
Wait, what?
F-Zero was an anime.
I know F-Zero was an anime.
Wasn't good.
I forgot though.
Yeah. I said it was that good, but yeah. That was when 4Kids was like, yo, so...
Now, nobody even took that though.
No, 4Kids.
They did take it?
Yeah, it was on Fox, bro. It was a whole block. It was the worst block of all time. It was Sonic, the anime. It was the Ninja Turtles anime. It was Kirby's anime. It was F-Zero's anime.
Oh, and then they ended Kirby, you dumb.
Yeah, but here's the worst part. It ended with One Piece, which wasn't bad on paper, but because the 4Kids dub was so garbage, you sat there and was like, yo, I'm never watching Fox Kids as long as I live.
You came after Kirby, you're done.
Yeah, that was it. Kirby was just like, what's going on, fam? But anyway, fine. While you're thinking, I'm going to go with...
I said Akudama.
Oh yeah, you did say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you said Akudama.
I will say facts. It is a beautiful anime.
Akudama is...
It's pretty good.
It came out last year. 12 amazing episodes of just this crew of like just rogue criminals wilding for respect, and this person gives them like a task that involves helping them like free this person, but they have their own form of police called executioners, and the word is in the title, whatever, and they just brawl. It's just non-stop action.
See, you guys, that's what's great, because you guys are like deep into anime. I'm not a mainstream anime person, but I go a little bit deeper than that. But you guys are deep. You're like fucking deep sea diving.
Well, I'm more for manga than anime.
Yeah, he's more manga, and I'm more anime. I'm gonna say, and Jorge, I think you'll agree with me on this, because I actually got you. Your Lie in April.
Oh,
oof,
that is a classic.
If you haven't seen Your Lie in April, you ain't watching anime, baby. I'm gonna throw it out there like
You're
that.
lying, hey, bro.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the Joe Biden. If you ain't watching that, you ain't watching anime.
Joe Biden's president.
Well, I'm gonna take one of Jeremy's lines.
Go
If you don't cry, you're a monster.
Hey, you're a monster.
You're a monster.
You're a monster.
You're a monster.
That's a fact for us. You gotta see it, bro. It's
I gotta see that one too.
Intense.
See, I'm slacking, bro. See, you guys make me feel like a fucking dweeb. I don't know any of these shits.
Here's the crazy thing. I was at work and a customer, I work in a retail store, a customer told me to watch that anime. Because I told her, like, I
What's
watched...
the name of that one?
Your Lie in April.
Your
I told
Lie
her to
in
watch
April.
it. I told her I watched another anime and cried. And she said, you want to cry? Go watch Your Lie in April. I said, heard you. I cried. I told Jorge. Jorge cried. Jorge told another friend. That friend cried. It was that real. You will cry.
I don't cry through movies.
Oh, it's not a movie.
You don't see?
It's just a series, and you will cry.
Alright, this is the last round.
Last one, go ahead.
Alright, so I can't remember the name. It's slipping my mind right now. But I know because you guys be on it. It was an anime where homie looked like a teddy bear, kind of like a teddy bear dog, and you could get into the skin. He shot a revolver.
Oh,
Glevner?
yeah, Glevner.
Glevner.
That one was up there. What do you think about that one?
I would say the manga more. The anime is okay. Because I do.
You had me on the fence on that one, my
The
brother.
manga's pretty fire.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to watch it again.
I never watched it. I never read the manga, so my opinions are always based off of
Yeah.
anime only.
Okay.
So you gotta hold me at that. But if you guys say the manga is better, I will say that you're probably right because your opinions matter. So yeah. And you guys are up there. You tell niggas like, nah, this is mainstream. That shit is actually trash. Or it's not trash. Like, it's still mainstream, but it's alright. You know, the ones that are good, that people are not paying attention to, that's the ones you'd be like, nah, you need to watch this one. You need to talk about this one. Because you guys are into it.
Right.
So, for you to be like, the manga's better, then the manga probably is better than the anime. And I believe y'all on that. The anime looked like it had more potential.
Yeah, if they would have stayed. Well, it tried its best to stay on the storyline.
It shut off already. It's done.
Yeah, they may come out with season 2. We'll see.
But I thought it was pretty good. I mean, they didn't. I just was upset because they didn't explain enough about the token system and like what the whole goal is. But that's because it's the anime. The anime is waiting probably for the seasons to go deeper versus the manga. Manga probably explains everything.
Yeah, I give you that. You know what? I know you said that was. I just feel like I would use one more for you to use.
No, I'm saying last round around.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were doing the last one.
No.
I'm gonna use one that I know y'all both seen. Death Note.
Death Note was up there.
There you go. I don't even know why it wasn't on there.
That's definitely
Yeah.
one of the greatest of all
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, that's great. That's greatest of all time. This shit got a live. Didn't it get a live action movie?
Wait,
they got
talk
a live action movie that was pretty trash, but
Yeah.
No, well, the American live
action.
because it had Japanese live actions too.
But wait,
okay.
Are you saying that it's the greatest of all time it would slide up past Full Metal Alchemist on their list? Are you saying that?
Yes.
I would definitely say that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
me too.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist shouldn't even be in the top 25, but that's just me. It's up there. It's a good anime, but I think it's more of a hype. It came out at a good time. Like, it came out at a good time for its release, and it was a good anime. Release Full Metal Alchemist right now. That shit would be trash.
I disagree.
I don't think it's that crazy.
It would still be
If
up there.
they re-release
The concept of it is cool. The animations is cool, but it's not that fire. Like, it's not. Eventually, they have dying points in it.
The story, the emotion.
It's mad emotion in it
fights.
because the fucking little kid stuck in armor.
That's emotional.
Yo,
That's emotion right
Yeah.
there.
let's go bitch assness.
Everything he sacrificed.
He's stuck in armor as a kid.
Yeah, he's stuck in armor because him and his brother decided to play with magic.
Yeah, that's emotion. They tried to get their mom back and they failed.
Yeah,
That's how the show freaking starts, bro.
I'm not saying it's a bad show.
I know you're not.
I was into it, but for it to be top 25 for me, nah, bro. I don't feel like it's up there. Full Metal Alchemist has been one of those anime that I kind of like, oh, whatever. I'll watch it when I watch it. It's not something crazy. There's other animes that if I walk into a nigga's house and they're watching it, I'm like, oh shit, this is my shit, and I sit down and I watch it.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That's just personal. My personal.
No, that's you. That's what it's on your list. If you was IGN and you made that list, that's what is there for you. That's fair. Now, so we'll move on from that. And folks, like I said, we're gonna put this on our IG page and go from there.
The last choice?
Yeah, last choice. Last choice. Close it out.
No. This time, I got it on top of the dome.
Yeah.
Top of the dome.
Ghost in the Shell.
Oof. You know that's like top 10, baby. Ghost in the Shell is up there, bro. You can't. Come on, son.
I always fell asleep on that show.
What?
Wow.
I could. There was one movie that they made that I saw that I actually liked.
That's original classic gangster fucking animations right there.
I know, but it was just a lot.
It's the granddaddy of sci-fi. Right
You over here talking about emotions and shit? That shit is
but
dark emotions right there.
But you're talking about the movie or you talking about the TV series? You know there was like mad series.
I was saying the franchise as a whole.
The whole franchise, movies, shows.
Okay.
Because they don't differentiate that much.
Nah, yeah, they don't.
They
They always stick to the main. They stick to the main point. The girl, what it's about, stuff like that.
Because Standalone Complex was on Tsunami. Oh no, Adult Swim. And
Ghost in the Shell is Battle Angel? No.
That's illegal.
No.
That's totally different.
Alright.
Yeah, there's other ones we could put on there, but yeah, I'll give you facts for that.
I just wanted to make sure because Battle Angel is trash.
We got you.
Alright, the movie, alright?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
The franchise is actually pretty good.
Yeah, the franchise is pretty good. It is pretty good.
Not the movie.
So we'll move on to
Ghost in the Shell is gangster though. Ghost in the Shell is the original classic, up there with the rest of them. Was it Akira?
Mm-hmm.
Akira, and then what's the one with the red motorcycle?
That's Akira.
Oh, that is Akira. Okay.
Yeah.
So Akira, and then damn, why is my mind fucking? There's so many. You can go.
Yeah, there's a lot.
You want the one with Kanye West is on the motorcycle?
Nah, you got Totoro.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah, My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
I think you got Castle or something.
Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke. Woof.
Castle Cagliostro.
Yeah,
Princess Mononoke. I think that's I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's considered a masterpiece. Like it's been written off.
Most of Miyazaki's films
are
considered a masterpiece.
Yeah, that's like his one movie that's just like it differentiates. Yeah. It's like because all his other movies are like friendly and not kid oriented, but like that slice of life. Yeah. And Mononoke just came out of left field.
Yeah, Mononoke is up there. Oof. Everybody wanted a big ass white wolf after that shit.
Man, you wanted to do something. Yeah. You saw movies like that and you was like, I'm trying to turn up. When me and Jorge, when we traveled to South Korea, they had a whole shop.
South Korea?
Please don't do that. They had a whole shop.
That was fucking.
He's still trying to get his band, man. We're only 8 episodes in.
I just so used to hang out with certain people.
Yeah, keep that shit on the clock, man.
Fuck this shit out of there.
Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah, the Studio Ghibli store.
Yeah, there was a Studio Ghibli store, all of Miyazaki's creations, and they were just, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience, and I bought mad shit, and I was like, damn, this dude is popping out here, which he should be. So, yeah, shout out to them, man. They doing their thing. Shout out to all the animes we named because they're all fire. Everybody can attest to it.
All those animes are fire.
I'm sure when I put most of this stuff up, we're going to get a lot of fuck out of here, but it is what it is. It's probably gonna be somebody like, yo, y'all like,
you know what I say to y'all niggas? Fuck out of here, alright? Nah. I want to hear your opinions, yo. And if you guys have a problem, we can talk about it. Cause this is Nerds in the Hood.
Yeah, that is right. You can always.
And we press niggas.
Cause we know other nerds from the hood. There you go. Okay. Can you? No, but he's right, folks. Hit us up. Hit us on the comments, link us, send us a message. We've had people do it, and there's been nothing but fun and love. So just keep hitting us up, because we got things in the works, man. And a special spoiler from my guy Anthony, since he took the time to explain pretty much all of WandaVision for Jorge, and Jorge did not care 1 second.
Word. I think I bored everybody with that story. But it's okay.
I want to take the time to send a special RIP, a manga RIP, to the 9-tailed fox from Naruto, who recently died in the last chapter of Boruto.
I know, I saw that.
He is dead.
That's fucking retarded. That makes no sense whatsoever, but it's okay. He's not really dead, but...
Aren't the others... Tail Spirit's dead too?
Yep, and now he is. Because I think...
No, but the tail spirits end up dying because the person who carries them dies. Naruto's not dead.
No, they they still live.
No, the other niggas died with the fucking beast. Bro, they always die. The fucking the dude who had the Koro died, right? He died with his person. Killer B, he almost died with the fucking beast, but he didn't.
The only one I remember was Gaara. That he died when they took his beast. That's the only one I remember. They took his beast and he died. And then the lady had to save him.
Because all the other niggas ended up dying in battle with the beast.
Wait, are you saying that's the reason Gaara died?
No, I'm just saying.
He was like, yo, that's because they all died.
I'm just saying that most of the beasts, when they die, it's because the person who's carrying them dies.
Okay.
So the Ninetales dying sounds a little weird because Naruto is not dead. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. The thing is, the Ninetales brought up a move that would drain all of the Ninetales' life force.
Yeah.
Thus killing the Ninetales.
Yeah, and thus killing the Ninetales. Naruto also did a move that was thus killing him a little bit. Just a little bit. Remember he did some shit and it was like taking his energy and whatnot?
Yeah, so the Ninetales Fox revealed that he lied to him. It took all of his energy, none of Naruto's.
Yeah, but I don't think he's dead, bro. Watch some crazy ass, fucking weird ass rebirth baby Ninetales happens.
And you saying that could happen, and I don't disagree, but this is why we say that Naruto's overrated. Because if he says he dies, and then once chapters later he's like, I've always been alive, then it's like, okay, I'm done.
No, but I don't think he's gonna come back the same person. I think he's gonna be something different. And if they take away Naruto's Ninetales, then technically, Naruto should be Buns now.
He is. He admits it to him. He goes, you no longer have my strength, so you're gonna be pretty weak.
Yeah, not pretty weak. He should be Buns. The only thing he has on his side is Sage Mode.
He's still pretty strong.
Sage Mode.
Because everything with Sage Mode with no Ninetales.
Yeah, but everything after that, after Sage Mode, is Ninetales. When he goes with the orange and the fucking
eyeballs and all that God shit, mode.
Yeah, that's all Ninetales power. That's all Ninetales power.
Mm.
He's back to paying Sage Mode.
Alright, I get you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, if they go to something where he's not dead, I'm just going to be like, man.
I don't think he's going to be dead, bro.
This manga was actually getting somewhere. The Boruto storyline was getting more somewhere than the father storyline was. But,
I mean, the Boruto storyline is not where it's supposed to be anyway. Like, we already know that Boruto becomes the bad guy, and
it's actually a lot better than most of what Naruto gave us.
I know that, but from just me, and I'm this is just me spitballing. Again, I'm not watching. I'm not really into it. I'm not watching. I'm just fucking guessing from the information I have gathered that Boruto is obviously the bad guy now, which is switches it because you would think that because it's Naruto's son, he'll be the guy. He's the bad guy. The adopted kid is the good guy, right? Mm-hmm. The adopted kid is the good guy, and Boruto at some point has to murk Sasuke. We already see that because. Just like Naruto, they started with the end first. And in the end, Boruto is rocking Sasuke's cape and he's rocking his sword. So the only way that Sasuke would give that up is that somewhere along the line he has to get murked. He has to get murked. So we don't know when it's going to happen, but we're already starting to see that Boruto is the bad guy and the adopted kid is the good guy.
Also, the adopted kid, he's not really adopted. He's adopted into the village. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Boruto already said, I'm not quoting, but I'm paraphrasing, that he can't do none of this without that kid. He's saying, you are the source of my power, and I can do none of this without you. What does that translate to, Jorge?
I'm gay.
Oh, there you go. I wanted him to say sus, but that's close enough.
Nah, it's the Sasuke. It's the
Sasuke sus.
Sasuke Naruto love.
Yep. Yeah. It's coming back.
It's coming. I mean, it's coming because
like father, like son.
Bro, the whole story, if you're a real Naruto fan,
you know it's sus.
Then you know that Boruto is literally Naruto, where everyone's roles changed.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it. Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of fucking flip flop here and there, and then whatever. The gangster part is that the villains that Boruto's fighting are like top tier niggas.
Yep.
That's the difference.
Mm.
But Naruto, he had to like fight a bunch of weak niggas, and then eventually got to Orochimaru. And then even when he got to Orochimaru was like not really fighting him. He fought the third Hokage, and he fought other people, and he was just in the background, happened to do his thing. And then eventually went to the war and Kabuto, all the way up to Madara.
Yeah, right.
Boruto started at a nigga better than Madara. It was just like, yo, I know y'all niggas been watching this whole time, so we're not gonna go backwards in villains.
Yeah, we
Right. We're gonna go forward in villains.
Right.
The nigga's gonna be whack, but the villain is fucking. He was tier whatever, like straight god mode, and then brought his fucking peoples with him. So you can't. So it's like, hell, you know, if you're a real fan, if you really been watching it, then you understand that Boruto is just Naruto. Everyone's roles are changed. The villains are more gangster. That's it. That's all it really is. It's not much more to it.
Okay, we'll give you that. That was a beautiful summary.
Oh, my bad. I was ranting. My fault.
No, you didn't see me stop you at all. I looked at Jorge and Jorge gave the nod of approval. So I said he was thinking what I was thinking. So you good, my brother.
Yeah, bro.
I was giving y'all his soapbox views on Naruto and the Naruto franchise. So let's wrap it up and bring it home with our sleeper picks of the week.
Oh, sleeper picks. Fuck. Nah.
You make it seem like it's homework you didn't hear. We do this every week. You had an extra week.
You gotta pick two now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to everybody that be writing us and telling us what sleeper picks and stuff we need to watch. I heard a mention for Fruit Basket. I was trying to remember who it was. I think it was Pete's wife. I think.
What?
Forgot her name.
Steph?
Yeah, I think it was her. But she was saying that they was talking about Fruit Basket. I don't think she was recommending it, but we'll just say she did.
Fruit Basket?
Yeah, it's an anime called Fruits Basket. It's a weird. It's a.
She said that's a sleeper?
Not technically, but we're gonna go with it.
I mean, she commented about it.
She commented about it.
That's what I meant.
When we were talking about Orange High School Boys Club, I think she thought I was you. So I think it's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you're one part of the crew.
Yeah, exactly.
So
she doesn't know who's right.
Yeah, she just wrote it. Maybe she thought in her heart like, oh, it's probably.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah.
Fruit Basket is one I haven't watched. Have you guys watched it?
I saw a bit of it. I didn't finish it. Once I saw the surprise twist in the first episode, I was like, I'm intrigued.
It's Crunchyroll?
I think so, and it's also Funimation, and you might get away with Hulu.
Fruit Basket.
Yeah, Fruit Basket.
That's something that if I read it, I would instantly laugh and be like, this is gay. And just keep moving.
I thought that when I read this title, I'm not going to lie. But then when I actually watched it, I was like, okay, it's something different. It's nothing close to what I thought. But she did recommend that, so shout out to her. Shout out to my sister Camille, telling everybody to watch United States versus Billie Holiday. Great Black history film about Billie Holiday. But yeah, fellas, it's y'all go. So Jorge, let's get us on.
I've recently watched this isekai. It's pretty good. I was putting on the guys to it. Moshoku Tensei, jobless application, or something like that. And
where's that? What platform?
You can watch it on. So far, I've only seen it on Funimation. Maybe it's on other platforms. But me not being a big fan of isekai, I found it to be very interesting. Like, it doesn't follow that stereotypical isekai format where, yeah, he does die trying to be heroic or whatever, but it more focuses on the character rather than, like furry girls and, fantasy action, basically. Like, it gets to that eventually, but I like that the main character is still, like, the main focus, and his struggles of his past life and his current life, recurring over and over.
And what's the name of the show?
Moshoku Tensei.
Jobless
application.
Reincarnation.
Yes,
sir.
Jobless reincarnation.
Mr. McGee?
I'm gonna say Dorohedoro.
Dorohedoro.
That's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix.
My boy at work, he pumps it a lot. I actually had watched it because of him. because he kept just like, yo, he was like, yo, but he actually told me about it before Netflix dropped it, before I think even Netflix even mentioned they were gonna drop it. He just was like telling me about the manga, and then when Netflix announced that they were dropping it, he was like, bro, now you have no more excuses.
He's right.
Yeah, he's
right.
Yeah, he's like, yo, check it out. He's like, you gonna like it. I was like, all right, whatever. He explained it horribly though. He's like, fucking, it's a dude with a gator head. Nigga's knife with the knife. He's nice with a knife.
You probably loved it because it's all about magic.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. You tricky little bastard.
Tricky little man.
Nah. Dora Netflix. Really good, man. I think they did a good job with the animation. I'm not crazy about the villain. Villain is a little weird with his ability being mushrooms, but
no, he's not really the main villain though.
Oh, see,
he is like front and foremost, but there's someone lying in the background waiting to strike.
See the anime once again. Back to not reading mangas. I don't know that yet.
Oh, they hint at it, because when it begins, it tells you he just wakes up in an alley, headless, like somebody basically took his head or his body, something like that, I forget, and he's looking for that one guy. And
that's why he's trapped. You talking about the alligator dude or
the alligator dude?
Yeah. He the reason he's trapped is because somebody casted some weird spell on him, and he's been trying to figure it out. And I guess he must have been a powerful person because they were like, no, nah, you had to go.
Yo, he said you got picked too.
No, we're gonna come back. Go ahead, Marvin.
I'll fuck with you.
I'm gonna pick another one. I just gotta think.
I'm gonna go with a special one. There is a small backstory behind it. So I recently acquired an edible from a friend, and no snitching. So I acquired the edible, but big shout out to my homie. That person knows who they are, and I was clapped. And I called.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about what?
Let's talk about your clapping.
I was clapped.
No. Give it a little more in depth.
We'll save that for another time.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
You come on, man. Come on.
Coming towards the end of the
you
show.
you gotta explain to them about how the 3 years of sobriety came back to have you crying on the phone for 20 minutes. Not literally crying.
Yeah, I was like, what's crying?
My bad. That's bad work. Before you try to play my mans, I think this nigga was tearing.
You were the first one.
You just said it. Yeah,
Yo, but I've been crying laughing.
You called somebody and told them I was on the phone crying.
No, but I've been crying laughing. Okay,
and
crying
he called
laughing.
me and say, "Oh, I heard you was
because he thought you were tearing."
Because you told him that.
My mistake that I have to say crying laughing.
Yeah. Well, at least rolling.
No, you was instigating.
You was instigating. Like, oh, that nigga was crying, punk ass.
That nigga was fucking
old
crying.
Punk ass boy. No, I have been clean from weed for pretty much 3 years, and I have slowed down and stopped. And
the
then
nigga act like you do heroin.
I mean, that's what you wanted me to take it there. I wasn't even going to bring it up, but I was clean, and I only did it occasionally, like once on his birthday, shit like that.
Don't try to blame me.
It was on your birthday. Come on. So
yeah. Don't try to bring your fucking addict and fucking shit in my birthday.
Well, you and Dustin have the same birthday. Shout out to Dust, and I lit one, and then you were like, "Keep going." I'm like, "I just came back."
Yo, this is the nigga that, by the way, made me smoke weed for the first time. So before y'all try to point fingers.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, moving on.
Those are lies, all right?
Yeah.
You told that story the other time where you smoked with
I was like,
Dustin and Devin.
You gotta pay attention to past episodes,
So the time that got me addicted was with you guys.
All right, man. Anyway, we digress. Long story short, I ate an edible. I got incredibly high, and I was just like, yo, I didn't really know what to watch, and I was also drunk, so I was faded. I didn't know what to watch. I settled down and I watched this show on HBO Max called Close Enough, and man, was it funny. It was so funny. It's called Close Enough. It's by the same creators of the regular show. So if any of you people out there ever watched the regular show when it was on, it's literally made from the same people. You can see it in the animation. One of the guys that is of voices, you can clearly tell that's the Big Bird. So you're like, oh yeah, this is basically the same show, but for grown-ups with grown-ups. And it's freaking hilarious. It's just about 30-something-year-olds, people in my age book, just trying to live life. One of them has a kid, one of them's just divorced, and they just trying to live life. and it's freaking hilarious. And I caught an episode where the dude literally ran out on his family because he thought that his family and him were being abducted by aliens, but the aliens was just it was just like a dude in a costume playing around. But he, in his mind, he thought that's what happened, and he boogied.
What's the name of the show?
Close Enough.
Close Enough. And that's on
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yeah, you should check that out.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, what? I said that. So
I'm not crazy about it, but
well, then go
no,
ahead.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it.
Take your ass back to sleep on that show. Then.
What the fuck? What was I gonna say? There was another show. Yeah, you made me forget now.
Because you spent time trying to hate on my show.
I was hating on
you spent all that time picking on me on the whole story.
Opposite sides.
And now here you are. Look at that.
Opposite space.
What?
Hulu, fuck. What the fuck is it called, guys? It's on Hulu.
Solar Opposites.
Solar Opposites. There
the
you
creators
go.
of Rick and Morty.
Yo, oh man. You see, Rick and Morty, if you haven't watched that, then you're just living under a rock. But we're going to skip that for another day. Now, Solar Opposites. That's another slept-on show.
Mm.
The show you were talking about? I don't know, man.
Because you didn't watch it. You watched one scene and you didn't think it was that funny because you didn't watch it first.
No, that's not why I don't think it was funny.
I bet you be watching it.
I saw what you tried to do there. Oh. I felt it. I was like, you trying to throw it because I didn't pick it.
You know it's true.
That has nothing to do with it.
It happens to everybody.
Now, what are you talking about, bro?
Everybody watches a show first and goes, this show is fire.
No.
And then try to put somebody on and they don't hit.
Not me.
This is why we do the segment.
I'm not a show hater like
okay.
that.
I didn't say you was a show hater. I'm just saying that that's what happens.
I'm just saying that scene was whack.
Fine. That's how
the real reason why that scene. The real reason why that scene was fire. I mean, people can check it out and give us our opinion. Mm-hmm. But the real reason why that scene was fire was because we was on it.
I guess. You know what? We're gonna try to see if we can find that scene without getting in trouble. Put it online.
No, we're gonna put it on the big screen.
And be the judge.
We're gonna put it on the big screen right here. We're gonna put it on the big screen, and we're gonna be like, "Yo, I need your opinions. Is this shit funny or not?"
Don't stop shaking my TV.
Yo, fuck this shit.
Anyway, so we're gonna cap it there, folks. We've had so much fun, but we're gonna call it a night.
Yo, what was my last show? I didn't say it.
You said Solar Opposites.
Oh yeah, Solar Opposites.
You literally said that.
Funny story about that show is that it's not real. It is a sleeper show. It's really funny, low key. But the reason why I even know that show is because I watched the whole entire show. The whole entire show. Yeah, the whole season. Okay. The whole season. The whole season. Mm-hmm. In one shot while on shrooms.
that was your secret.
I was like, what?
Okay. I was on shrooms. I was high as shit. I watched the shit. I was just like, damn, this show is mad interesting.
So you're basically saying if you watch the show sober, you can find the show interesting.
Yeah, if you watch it sober and it's not interesting, don't come back.
Yeah, he's gonna watch it again and be like, damn, this show's kind of whack. Yeah, yo, I just clapped off his show there.
Nah, I'm just talking shit, guys. I'm talking shit, man.
That's all right. People probably already seen it, but anyway.
Solar Opposites Hulu, check it out.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do a lot this week, folks. We're gonna have fun. Again, we're gonna post it. We're gonna get back on it. We're gonna post. If you guys think that there's something people should not be sleeping on, please just let us know. Write it in the comments. Write it in Nerdz in the Hood at Instagram and at Twitter. Either one, you can go there. Just write us. Let us know.
Yeah, word. Hit us up. We got Twitter.
Yeah.
Fucking check it out.
And if there's anything you feel we should talk about because you feel nobody else.
Yo, I think we should switch it up. I think we should switch it up this week. I'm just throwing it out there.
We'll get into that another time. It's okay.
Oh.
But no, because
I was saying not the fuck out of here. I'm saying that. I'm not saying we should do the fuck out of here or facts, but we should switch it up to fight scenes.
We'll bring that up. Don't worry. We got it. We'll bring that up.
It's coming.
We've only just begun. We're 8 episodes in, baby.
8 episodes, that's it? Double Ocho?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Double Ocho.
So, folks, just bear with us. Like I said, and I guess we said that we had a guest coming. He's coming. Don't worry, folks.
Oh, yeah, bro, boy. Yeah, he's coming, man. Don't worry about that.
We got some channels we're working out.
We got a couple of guests coming for you guys. Yeah. You know, we still getting off the ground. We appreciate all the love that we are receiving already, though. We really do, man. And this shit is working out the same way it's working out for y'all. It's working out for us.
There you go. Yeah, he's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just keep supporting.
I appreciate all the love, and I love when my friends and other people come up to me and start talking to me about the podcast, because it just shows that you guys are tuning in and that our time here is not being really not wasted in a sense, but just it's just showing that somebody
people are listening.
people are listening. Exactly. We like the Men in Black.
We're not just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there.
Yeah. So just be on the lookout for
it's just not three niggas in the hood on Fordham talking inside a living room
We just-
with some lights.
Yeah. We're just having fun. So anyway, I'm your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Hey, Sean, signing out.
Yo, and McGee.
And we are out of here, people.
Yo,
Peace.
thank you. Yo, peace. Yo, later.